Good morning guys and welcome to Lost Phoenix Gaming. Having a look at Forza Horizon, got the Series 27 Autumn Championships up now and it's the time of fully loaded and gets you the Lexus RCF, which is a new and exclusive car and looks quite cool. The requirements for this are an A-Class Super Saloon, and this event consists of the Banborough Pinewood Trail, Moorhead Rally Trail and the Astmore Rally Trail. So we'll have a look at that and let's get into stuff. You've got this bit of spiel off Kira as usual, showing you where the stuff is. But for this, I'm going for the RS7 Audi Sportback, and I'll put the tune up on the screen now. So you've got the tune, you've got the share code, and you pop this into the Find Tunes and you'll find this tune. If you're searching by name, all my stuff will be under my username LostPhoenixUK with no spaces, just LostPhoenixUK. And that's what you do if you search by creator rather than tune code. Otherwise, the code's up there. Grab this, get it on my car, and we can have a blast around the rally trails. So let this get loaded in and we can have a bit of fun. I was going to go for the BMW M3 because I've got an A-Class M3 tuned up, but I thought I'll do something a little different. And I thought, well, let's have play with this Audi. This Audi tunes a lot higher. Although I do think there is a thing on Horizon where the Audis do have more power and more capabilities than, say, BMWs. Maybe because the developers are Audi fans, I'm not sure, but for the difficulty, in order to unlock this car, you need to be completing this on highly skilled, because anything less will not do it. It will not complete the championship, will not get you the car. If you want to jump up to expert or pro or unbeatable, go for it, that will work. But anything below highly skilled will not get you the completion. So I'm going to drop it on highly skilled. Everything else is pretty much standard fare. And we can make a start. So let's go. Pull ahead. A little sneaky overtaking down the middle. Go a little bit wide. Totally mess it up on the first corner. But never mind. Keep going through the puddle. And let's go. Go, 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 go. Under the bridge. Take the foot off a little bit. Bit of braking. It's not too bad, or I did hit the wall, but I have caught up with them. I can pass third place. Skid round a bit. Maybe turn traction control off for this one might help, but I did have it on when I was doing the Classic Racers event, the Sinatra style, because that was just a pain in the backside. But I'm in first. I might turn me stability control off for the next event, for the next races, because I'm in the race now. I can't do anything about it without stopping, restarting. I'm already in first, so I'm thinking, nah, I'll leave it and just go round, because yeah, you can definitely feel the traction control hindering the turns. There are times when assists are a good thing, they do help you and you do need them, and other times where they just stop you doing what you want to do and are a pain. So it's just a case of knowing when to use and when not to, and just being selective on that. But I'm in first, I've got a decent gap, not doing too badly. I don't mind these rally trails a lot of the time. Little drift, and yeah, totally miscalculated that one. All going well until you hit the wall, right? So everyone's gangster till you hit the wall, but little break. Yeah, this is definitely the assists that's giving me issues on this one, because there are some cars where you can drive with a couple of assists on, no problems, and other cars you drive and it makes them terrible. The Alfa Romeo Quadrifoglio, whatever it's called, the Forza edition on that, you put the assists off on that, and that drives really nicely. You put assists on and it just will not take a corner. It's absolutely horrendous. And it may be a case that this Audi is a similar sort of car to that. But almost to the end, a little brake, cut the corner, and I've got the finish line. Let's go. Where are you? Where are you? But we're back there. Through the line, first place. Yes, job's a good one. Thank you very much. 20 points for completion on that one. 20 points for the championship because I've only done one event so far. Skip all of this lot and we can be moving on. You've got these ones in white, which are the seasonal events, and the ones in reds, which are not, which are the other ones. The ones in white are the ones you need to complete in the current championship. So the Asmore and the Moorhead. I'm going to go for Moorhead first because I'm closer. Then I work down to Astmore from there. Let's get this loaded in, and then I can sort out that issue with the assists and on the corners. So let's see, turn that off, and let's see if it drives a bit nicer. Opening up onto the event screen, drop myself down to the difficulty, and I want traction off. Gives me a few more credits, but I'm not really in this for the credits. I don't really care about the money anymore. So let's go. Pulling away. Absolutely rocking. Definitely feels a lot nicer. Even though it's still a bit heavy on the turns. That just might be because it's the car, but yeah, totally messing this up good and proper. But I'll see how this goes as soon as we get off-road, because this is a rally trail. Just catch up with these guys. It's got the acceleration for it anyway. Whoop. Bit of dodgy driving, but doesn't really matter. 4th place at 24% the way through. Let's go, let's go. You've gone wide and messed that one up. So slam the brakes down. Turn, block you on that one, and block you there. And in 1st place, and I'm off-road. Oh yeah, this is definitely handling nicer off-road. Definitely. This is one of those things, if you're using this tune and you have got the assists on for traction stability, turn them off. This definitely is handling the corners on the off-road a lot nicer than it was with the traction on. Yes, little drift. Brilliant. This makes life a lot easier. A lot easier. And 50% the way through, handling it nice. Just be a case of when I do get back onto a road, make sure I brake for time corners. Otherwise I'll do that. Smoke out the tyres, why not? Let's smoke the tyres. Coming up over a hill. Another corner up the top there. You can see it turning red, so I'll just brake slightly. Chuck a little drift in. Not too bad. That's my phone going off. Note to self, in future put phone on silent. So that's a email or text message, or I don't bloody know. It's something its phone makes a noise for, which irritates me. But over the bumps, kicking it a bit through the mud kickers. I never used to like mud kickers. It used to be really irritating when I first played the game. I just didn't like it. But the more I've played a lot of these championships, you know, I've done the mud kickers on different classes. I've done them on the rallies. I've done them on the cross countries, and I've actually started to enjoy them. It's quite a nice circuit, the mud kickers circuit is, and that's actually quite good fun. Nice drift, not going too wide, although when you do drift it does slow you right down. But I can see the finish line, there's a decent gap there, Just a case of go through. First place, job's a good one. 20 points for this event completion. And when I move on, I've got 40 points because I've done 2 events and I've won both of them. So that gives me 40. You get 32 up there on second and skip through all of this stuff. You level up quite easily on this. Is that you can level up very, very easily. And moving over, I've got the Astmore Rally Trail. Fast travel because I can, and it's definitely one of the more useful mechanics in this game. Being able to travel around very quickly without spending 10 minutes driving across the map. At the Astmore, final race to get myself the Lexus RCF. Go for the Audi again, and let's let this load in and give this championship one final kick. Loading up on this screen now. I'll keep my settings as they were because they work quite nicely on my last one. And pull away, let's go. Let's be a bit cheeky, do a little inside undertake. Hit the brakes. That's another email. I really should be putting my phone on silent for this stuff. Then yes, that's the noise of Huawei phones make when you get messages. But I'll have a look at that after I've finished all this stuff. It's probably some rubbish as usual. Third place, Lethal McNasty. Fair enough. Why don't you call yourself Nasty McBastard? Probably because it'll get banned by the profanity filters, I guess, on Xbox Live, but I don't know. But no, Lethal McNasty. Actually, I'm going to try that. I'm going to see if I can change my name to Nasty McBastard or Bastard McNasty. I don't have to confirm it, I just want to try it. That's the point. I'll publish a video and someone will go, hang on a minute, I've already got that name. That's my name, you bugger. But no, I'm keeping my name as it is. I'm not changing my name. It is what I've had for quite a few years on the Xbox, actually. It's what I set up when I first got my Day 1 edition Xbox One, the original. I've never played on the 360. I was more of a PS3 sort of person back then. And still love the PS3, but PS4, I don't know, it just seemed a bit PS5, yeah, I don't know. To be honest with you, it looks like a giant router. It's not really appealing that much game-wise. I'm more into the sort of the Xbox games, although I'm very worried. Well, not worried. I'm just disappointed that you cannot play new games on the Series X without using the internal storage or that very expensive expansion cartridge. And that's what it is. We're going back to cartridges. You literally put like 9 or 10 games, like AAA titles, you know, Assassin's Creed, you know, Fable, stuff like that, will be about 100 gig a piece. You'll be having that stuff. Even Forza here, that's about 100 gig, just purely running on me Xbox One X. When you start doing the next gen texture packs, that's going to get massive. So you'll be getting basically 9 on each one of these but 9 on one of these sticks, and you'll be hot swapping them in and out. You know, and they're basically like cartridges. It's going back to the days of like the Sega Mega Drive, or Genesis as it was called in the States, and it's sort of crazy. But the thing about Microsoft, which I don't get, they've given all this spiel about going, oh, we have to run these new games on these special sticks, which we're going to charge you a shit ton of money for, which, you know, fair enough, good, they're good sticks. But they'll be selling me same games to me on the PC, on Windows 10, and letting me install them on my normal SSD hard drive, or even my 4 terabyte mechanical hard drive. So this need for super fast NVMe storage, these expansion things. It's more of a pissing contest with Sony about who can have the most advanced hardware in their consoles, and saying, oh, you have to use this hardware because the games are going to be that good, they're going to be that powerful, when in reality I can go and buy exactly the same thing on the PC, have an RTX ray tracing card in there, and basically have exactly the same as the Xbox Series X, but I'll be running the games off a 1TB SSD, which you can pick up from big name manufacturers. I'm not talking about these small little Chinese companies. I'm talking people like Seagate, like Intel, like WD, and you can pick these up for half the price of these expansion cards. So I think Microsoft are having a bit of a con with people on this, and making themselves look like they're all super high powered just to compete with Sony. So I think consumers are going to lose out on this, at least in the short term. But 20% gets you the completion, and 60 points there means I've completed all 3 events and I've come first. So I've definitely completed the championship. So on my next screen I will get the Lexus. So let's have a look. Fully loaded, complete. 3rd place against average, 2nd place against above, and 1st place against highly skilled. Gets me the Lexus RCF car. Gets me 25,000 credits and gets me another 15,000 for the lower completion. And there you go, that's that championship. I'll have a skip through this stuff. It's given me another wheel spin. And if you ever wondered why you can build wheel spins up so fast, come on, you bastard. You could have given me 1 million credits, right? 1 million, you see it, right there. What have you given me? A Morris Minor 1000. You've basically given me a Moggy 1000. That's what it is. These are the old 1950s Moggy Minors. And yeah, not good. So never mind. Just as well I'm not fussed about money, but you could at least give me something decent in my wheel spin, you know, make it look good on video. But obviously not. So at this point, that's that championship done. I've got more stuff coming up from Forza from this playlist. I've also got some stuff from outside of this playlist. Got some stuff aimed at new players, stuff aimed at more experienced players, and I've got a lot of stuff going on in my head, and I've got a lot of videos, and I've got loads of projects I'm working on. So if you hit that like, hit subscribe, you'll get a notification when I do upload this stuff. And if you like what I'm doing, leave me a comment. You know, you got a question about anything, ask. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching, take it easy and happy driving.